out of my way, Dusty.
As soon as they throw the cuffs on you.
Hey, let him go, Dusty. This is not the way to handle this.
Meg, would you please tell Jack to do his job before Paul gets away again?
I've already spoken to Jack on how I want this handled. You need to stay out of it, Dusty.
I know Eliza's okay, or you wouldn't be standing here.
She's perfect.
Great. Meg's going home with her daughter. Paul's going to jail. Why is everyone just standing around?
Because Paul's not going to jail. There aren't going to be any charges.
Isn't that up to the state of Illinois?
They can't proceed unless I provide supporting testimony, which I don't intend to do.
Are you sure about this?
I have Eliza back. That's all that matters to me.
Meg's gone through too much as it is, Dusty. She doesn't need this right now.
I can understand that. I think we all can understand that.
Of course. Eliza's the most important thing. And I know you don't want to put her father in jail. But it's got to be done. I'll testify. So will Bonnie. This guy's got to pay.
None of that will matter if Meg says that she gave Paul permission to take Eliza out of town.
You would say that?
I already have.
Oh, okay. Bonnie and I have been on the road for days trying to find your daughter. So believe me when I say nobody's happier than me that she's back safe. But it doesn't end there. There is such a thing as justice. He's
Okay, Dusty, look, I appreciate what you and Bonnie have done. But it's over now.
No, it's not. Would a confession help your case, Jack? Roseanne, you said Paul admitted that he kidnapped Eliza. Would you tell Jack he's guilty as hell?
You know, all of this is a little bit sudden for me, being back here in Oakdale and seeing all of you. I would just really appreciate it if you wouldn't put me on the spot like this.
You have no choice. Meg's not telling the truth about Paul, but you can. You can make sure Eliza's never taken from her mother again.
I had Meg's permission to take Eliza out of town. You heard her say that. This case is closed.
Years ago, you made my wife believe her baby was dead. You put yourself on the line to tell the truth. Do it again now. Do it so another woman does not have to go through that kind of hell.
If Meg said there was no kidnapping, then there was no kidnapping.
That's not what you said back in Greenville.
Well, then you must have misunderstood.
Paul admitted to you that he was running from the law. And P.S., you said you were helping him.
Well, I also said that Paul and Meg should be allowed to work things out between themselves, and it looks like to me they're doing just that. Jack, can I speak to you alone, please?
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. The rest of you are free to go. Thanks for coming in.
What's going on here? Did Paul threaten you?
Of course not. But Paul and I have put each other through a lot, and it's time for it to end.
Paul's never gonna stop manipulating her. So you want to protect your daughter from that?
That's exactly what I'm trying to do. This is about Eliza and what she needs.
She needs to be with you.
And she also needs two parents who don't destroy her life because they're fighting over her. I am trying to give my child peace.
Peace? With Paul Ryan?
Look, this has gone long enough. You don't have to answer to Dusty. You don't have to answer to anyone. Let me take you home.
Meg, listen.
Just let her go, Dusty. She's been reunited with her daughter, and just let her go home and enjoy that.
Sure.
It's so long, okay? Take good care of your mommy.
Come on, Dusty.
What now?
I get why Meg isn't thinking straight. What's your excuse?
Excuse me?
Why are you gonna let her do something she'll regret? Or don't you give a damn?
Look at me for a second. Listen to me. If you don't stop tossing around accusations.
Easy, Prue. Easy.
You'll be the one in handcuffs, Dusty.
Here.
I'm not thirsty.
Don't care. Just drink it and calm down.
I'm trying to remind myself that at least Meg got her daughter back.
Which is the point, Dusty? Come on, it's over. This is a good thing.
Paul's still free to make Meg's life a living hell. Her daughter's not even a year old. Look what he's put her through already. I know Meg. She's only come to this decision because Paul's got her all twisted up again.
Yeah, what's bothering you exactly, Dusty? Is it that Paul is really going to endanger Eliza? Or are you just upset that you can't be Meg's hero?
I want the system to work the way it's supposed to.
What, where the good guys go to heaven and the bad guys go to jail? Grow up, Dusty. You know better than that.
Why'd you do it, Rosanna? Why do you keep protecting Paul?
Listen, Dusty, I just did what I thought was right.
To let a kidnapper off the hook?
Look, I know Paul has done some horrible things, some of which have been done to me, but I think that he's changed and he deserves a second chance, like we all do.
He took off with Eliza twice. It's too many chances, if you ask me.
Well, then I guess it's lucky for everyone that you don't make the rules. Because some of us have to make a few screw-ups before we get it right.
I'm not as hopeful as the rest of you. I know Paul. Letting him go is a huge mistake.
I don't want to be rude, Dusty, but Rosanna and I haven't seen each other in a very long time. We'd like a chance to talk.
And you should have it. Come on, Dusty. If you can't figure out a way to let this go, you're going to make a huge fool out of yourself. I know you want to help Meg, but she doesn't really want your help.
I don't remember asking for yours.
Fine then. Guess I'll live up to my own advice and back off.
Bourbon.
Well,
You suggested I drink. I'm taking your advice.
that's not the only advice you should have taken from me. What happened with Meg?
She told me to mind my own business. She accused me of being a hero.
Ah, she did use the H word. I think I warned you about that, didn't I?
Hearing you say I told you so isn't helping. You know what? Cancel the drink. I didn't ask you to come in.
Well, I guess it's a good thing I never waited for an invitation then. You were right about I told you so not helping and never does. But I think this night, you left your drink downstairs, didn't you? It was bourbon, right?
I'm not very good company right now.
You never are. Lucky for you. I have a high tolerance for bad attitude. Poor.
Lucky for you, I have a high tolerance for bossy.
Let's toast to not hating each other as much as we used to.
I'll drink to that.